Howdy meeps, Rigaroga here. How's it going? Ranga is over here. There's actually a picture on Instagram, on my Instagram that shows, I think that's where it is. Anyhow, it's a picture of the cats playing with the wrapper to a large thing of toilet tissue, without the toilet tissue in it, and they like to get in it and then treat it like a force field, and then they attack each other. And so I leave them out instead of tossing them out so that the cats can play with them. Ranga's playing with one right there. Anyhow, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. I'm going to try to do this before it gets too warm. It's already too warm, so I look a little flushed, but I'm going to try to do this before it's supposed to be 10 degrees hotter today than it was yesterday. And it was already too hot yesterday. So I'm going to try. We're going to do our best. Boy, I didn't get completely set up here. I need to move the keyboard and mouse out of here. And yeah, just sort of hit back. So I've got my setup. We're playing Expedition, the role-playing card game. And so I'm going to go ahead and get that out of here. I'm mostly set up. Now, the last session was the third tutorial. And so we did the core tutorial, we did the horror tutorial, and then future. So these characters have sort of started out as guards in a fantasy town fighting Fae, and then they stumbled on a Tenderlow's Hound for, sort of cosmic horror, and then got sucked into a time portal into the future and started battling robots. And now they're sort of stuck in the future with a day off, I guess, and they're wandering around rubbernecking, doing the touristy thing. And they end up stumbling into a bar, probably looking for a bathroom. It's the McDonald's of its day, or maybe it was a McDonald's, whatever that is, the fast food chain of the day. And while they're waiting in line for the one free restroom that you don't have to pay money to get to use, they see a job board, I guess. Anyhow, so we're gonna try this quest. This is a contest winner. One of the quests created by a community member, and then it actually won a little contest, one of the writing contests that the Fabricate puts on. So this is Bounty on Laima Prime, which is part of Strider Tales. I think there's only three. There's only 3 or 2 tales so far. I don't think that they're linked. It doesn't say anything about them being linked, so if they're linked, oh well. But so there's one other one that we might do after this one. But it sounds like there's like a bounty to defeat a local warlord and then choose your destiny. What kind of adventurers will you be? I don't know. So this includes the horror in the future. It's rated teen, 50 to 90 minutes, 1 to 6 players, and it's in the sci-fi setting overall. Which is really cool, because that means like you can take the horror and the future expansions and do some sort of other genre, right? And there's a way to indicate that. I still don't know that there's any way to indicate that you've got the Giants and Wyrms booster. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. We're going to play Josh K. His quest with our characters. So let's go ahead and click on play and just sort of see. Welcome to the universe of the Starstrider Tales. The quests in this series are designed to be played in any order. Okay, well that's excellent. I would like that note to be in the very beginning, in the little blurb. But the quests in this series are designed to be played in any order. I just read that I guess I read it again. The Starstrider tales are set in an intergalactic universe in which advanced droids compete with the grizzled starship captains to transport phaser weapons between planets. Alien races command powerful magical forces, and the Council of Worlds struggles to maintain its rule over the core star systems of the known cosmos. For this reason, an additional setup step is required. Look through the loot cards and remove any that seem out of place in the sci-fi world of Starstrider tales. In this quest, the choices you make throughout your journey will shape your destiny in significant ways. Choose carefully. So we're actually supposed to remove non-sci-fi stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna take that under advisement. And when we pull loot, maybe we'll do that on the fly. But I'm not gonna go through and do that as I set up while I'm streaming. So to the stars. Laima Prime, the fourth planet in the Holsti system, is a particularly desolate place to call home. The arid wasteland covering most of its surface. Well, of course, that's apparently our touristy. Okay. So we were tourists and we saw this job board and we've got our. Well, I've actually got to turn this down. Sorry about that. I was hearing myself on the TV because I use that to monitor that things are actually still working. And I had the volume up. But okay, so provisionally this is what happens. We see the job board at the fast food chain, and we see that there's a job on Laima Prime. And so we actually the resourceful engineer helps the wild hunter and the befuddled mage to figure out how to get there. So we're definitely going to do that. So we'll travel there. Excuse me. The arid wasteland covering most of its surface promises nothing beyond subsistence-level farming. And those who toil out a meager existence within its featureless landscapes often spend their tired evenings gazing at the blazing night stars, imagining happier and more fertile worlds before retiring to dreamless sleep. The Holsti system, however, is located along a major galactic trade route. When discovered by the Council of Worlds, Laima Prime quickly became home to an important spaceport, New Angeles, through which all the goods which traveled through the Chang Air Corridor must pass. The thirsty populace was quick to welcome trade activity, but much slower to welcome the authority of the Council. Today, Laima Prime is ruled by an assortment of territorial warlords in perpetual conflict. The council figurehead stationed in New Angeles maintains an uneasy semblance of order through a complicated system of bribes, favors, and blackmail. Mercenaries, you say? You don't look like much. The tall man, Backle, by the nameplate on his desk, sits in his chair with a lazy slouch, looking almost bored, but his quick eyes dart between the members of your party alertly. Who are you, anyways? The Archimedes Group is ostensibly a merchant's guild, trading heavy metals and industrial equipment throughout the galaxy. In truth, there is almost no aspect of life on Laima Prime in which the group is not somehow involved. Rumor has it that the Council pays the Archimedes Group to keep tabs on the criminal underbelly of the planet, and to occasionally intervene in feudal disputes between warlords. For many years, the group has operated a sort of unofficial justice system, hiring mercenaries to take down the more volatile and unsavory of the local criminals. Although the group works from the shadows, the people of New Angeles usually speak of them approvingly. Backle awaits your answers. Who are you? Seasoned mercenaries, desolate farmers, young aristocrats, petty criminals. I think we are seasoned mercenaries. Maybe we've had some adventures while we were being tourists, but I mean, we've been through some stuff. We're not any of the other things. Seasoned mercenaries. Your voice takes on a hint of swagger. The money ran out on this trash heap of a planet, but trust us, we've been doing this a long time. We won't be here long, so better take advantage while you can. Don't guess you get many with our skills. Bacco raises an eyebrow, amused. Well then, I trust you will find our organization accommodating. Seasoned mercenaries embark upon adventures with extra resources and abilities. Unless it is already in play, assign the arrogant persona to one adventurer, replacing his or her existing persona. Aww. Okay, so let's, really quickly, let's set out our Befuddled Mage. So this is Greedy. God, this stupid email, man. I don't know what it is about Apple Mail being such an annoyance lately. Okay, so these are my good abilities. And then we've got our Resourceful Engineer. This is our stack of stuff that we have. Resourceful Engineer, Logical. And then our Wild Hunter. Oh, Arrogant. We've already got it. Okay, excellent. The Wild Hunter is arrogant. That's excellent. Okay, so that's already in play. Assign the Mastery skill to one adventurer. Okay, so we need to get... No, I didn't do that. Okay. Tech abilities. Tools of the trade. Okay, so we're going to have to do some abilities here. Okay, so we would need the Mastery skill. Okay, so let's find the Mastery skill. I'm assuming this is a sci-fi one, but maybe not. Wisdom for... no. Manipulation. Mastery. Here's Mastery. And then we need the skills, the tech skills. So that's influence. So we need tech skills, we need tools of the trade and lay trap. Build trap? I wonder if that's just... Okay, we're going to put that there for a second. Pilfer. Fortitude, spatial, reverse, improvise, repair. I may already have tools of the trade out. Okay, hold on. Let's see really quickly. Optimize, influence, ranged. Magic, okay. Oh my god, it's so hot already. Tools of the trade is already out. Okay. Okay, it looks like lay trap is actually build trap. So I'm going to go ahead and give that... I'm going to give build trap to the Wild Hunter. Whenever you would take damage this round, instead deal the target damage equal to... Build trap sounds like something that a hunter would have. So I'm going to just go ahead and executive rule that goes over to the Wild Hunter. And then the Mastery skill. Pick an ability type. Deal damage of that type equal to the number of abilities of that type in your ability deck. the number must equal the number of targets equal to this. Oh, wow. So you can deal damage of that type equal to the number of abilities of that type in your ability deck to the number of targets equal to this skill's level. Wow, that's pretty intense. Okay. So let's see. So we got to give that a level 1. I don't know. This resourceful engineer is scholarship, befuddled mage. Okay, well he's got the one. This has got the other. Maybe I should do that with this befuddled mage. We're gonna give this to the befuddled mage. I'm not entirely sure about that, but let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Oh, man, it's already so warm here. Okay. Okay, so we got to remember lay trap. Here, let's do a quick note. Mercenaries for hire card. Mercenary for hire card. Lay trap is actually build trap in the tech deck. Okay. Oh. I don't know. I may not be able to do this. Come on, you. Oh, come on. No, God bless it. Oy, oy, oy. I'm losing it. I'm already losing it. Okay, so we're doing good. Backle gestures towards a piece of dirty paper taped to the wall. There is plenty of work on the list. You'll find names, rewards, and sometimes a contact. Just let me know who you're after, and I'll put you in the register. We aren't interested in your list. You reply firmly. We're after Befuddled. Poshu Befuddled, the most powerful warlord of the Eastern Rim territories, has a reputation for ruthless cruelty. For decades, he has been expanding his territory, which now extends from the Sea of Vortau in the north and east to the Passage of Truge. Only a day's journey from New Angeles. That doesn't read smoothly. From his capital stronghold in Voga's Landing on the shores of Vortau, he oversees a vast and lucrative slave trade, the source of his wealth and power. In the past few months, his raiding party have spread destruction almost to the borders of New Angeles itself. Backle stops for a moment, then leans back in his chair, looking you over once more. Yeah, we saw that. We pulled the little thing off of the job board. Befuddled. He no longer appears amused. And why Befuddled? Revenge, Backle. Oh, it's got to be revenge, Backle. Revenge, Backle. Befuddled, you spit, has left his mark on each of us. We have all suffered his tyranny and betrayal. We have lost dear friends to his raiders and filthy slavers. Your voice is cold. So apparently this is like years after one. We've been wandering around being mercenaries, and we've run up against this guy before, apparently. He will suffer, and his suffering will not be short. Assign the Intimidation skill to one adventurer, setting its level to Tier 3. Okay. Interesting. I was not ready for this to happen. Let's see. Okay, so we got intimidation skill. And we're going to set it to level 3. Intimidation. Okay. So help me if I set these on the table. If I set these on the table, I'm never going to have to use them again. Okay, yeah. So I'm not gonna leave them out on the table, but I'm gonna leave the box here so I don't have to reach around to grab it. Reach around. Okay, so we're gonna set the level to 3. Increase the damage of your music and influence abilities. Increase the damage your music and influence abilities deal this round by this skill's level. Well, he doesn't have music. He does have some influence, but not a lot. Not realistically. Ranga, shut up. He has no influence. He has 1 influence. Okay, 1 influence. 1. Influence doesn't really do damage, though. It's weird that... Discard 1 loot, gain persona. See, that's... I don't know. Influence doesn't actually... Influence is mostly persona, not damage. Declare target, gain 1 persona. I mean, that's mostly useless to me. We're going to give this to the Wild Hunter. So he's got strength and intimidation. If I had music, or, a bard or something, then increasing the damage of influence abilities... They're really, as far as I can tell, there aren't a lot of influence abilities that have damage, so that seems a little weird. It seems mostly targeted towards music. And then that it's intimidation seems strange. I don't know. Anyhow, so let's go ahead and do that. I see. Bakel seems satisfied by your answer, but he remains silent for a few moments, thinking, well, very well. Bekduga will be your target, he finally continues, rapidly pressing a series of buttons on his terminal screen. As for the matter of payment, the Archimedes group will offer 900 council credits upon receiving proof of Bekduga's death. The sum is much lower than you expected, and council credits have almost no value in the informal economies outside of New Angeles. How will you respond? Accept Bakel's terms? Bargain for more council credits? Insist upon local currencies? We're doing this for revenge. Fuck it. I mean, he's shortchanging us because it's personal. Should we get... And I don't think that we're planning on staying here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What do you think? Accept the term seems like the thing we would do. Insist upon local currencies because we want to spend it here? But that's after his death. Insist upon local currencies or Bekel's terms. Yeah, screw it. We'll accept the terms. You shake Bekel's hand. We have a deal. Bekel seems pleased with himself. Your business concluded, you leave Bekel's office back. Hold on. I know this is cheating, but whatever. Insist upon local currencies. Make a persuasion roll, adding the combined level of your party's charisma skills. Okay, so we've got charisma of 2 and charisma of 5. So 5. No, we failed. Yeah, okay, fuck it. We'll just accept the terms. Your business concluded, you leave Bekel's office back on the streets of New Angeles. Your thoughts turn to supplies for your quest. Soon, you arrive at the market district, where goods from places both local and distant are crammed together in close-packed shops. It's Kunlun. Kunlun? What was the city in China? I'm getting confused because Kunlun is the Iron Fist. The walled city of Kowloon. Okay, anyhow. The deluge of blinking signs and advertisements make your head swim. After a few hours of navigating the teeming crowds, you are able to secure equipment you need. Draw 1 sturdy rope loot and 1 energy enhancer loot. I think we have the sturdy rope already. Or we did. Oh, well, we used to. Okay. Okay, now, I have to say, hold on. Sturdy rope is not a sci-fi related thing. And the beginning of this quest said that we were supposed to remove all of the non-sci-fi loot from the loot thing. So let's see, energy enhancer and sturdy rope. As you're leaving the market, something catches your eye. A prototype model of the new Invader series armored exoskeleton stands on display in the window of the Tock Military Technologies corporate retail store. You entered the Tock Military Technologies, admiring the sleek device. Virtually impervious to damage and comfortable. The voice of a short, bustling salesman startles you. Look how pliable the material is. He continues as he removes the suit from its mannequin. The material is far thinner and softer than it appears. It's easy to wear, and it's easy to store, too. The salesman continues in a cheerful chatter. He demonstrates, rolling the suit up into a ball not much bigger than a bulky jacket. It's not for sale, though, just a demonstration model. This line is officially released next month. Just then, a commotion breaks out across the store. Dear me, the man explains. I'll be right back. He hurries off, leaving your party alone. The Invader Series exoskeleton rests on the shelf where he left it, rolled up in a pile. Glancing around, you realize that everyone's attention seems to be elsewhere. By pure coincidence, the commotion has caused a perfect distraction. Bekduga must pay for his crimes. If this mech suit will help you to get your revenge, then it is far better that it be in your possession than gathering dust in a display window. Oh, man. I think we gotta grab it. Athletics. Okay, athletics, we've got a +3. Okay, oh, man. Okay, let's try. Oh, 15, 16, 17, 18. Glancing around once more, you grab the suit and stuff it in your bag. Then turn casually to exit the store. So now we need mech suit loot. And I don't know where that's at. It doesn't tell me what tier that's in. It would be nice if it said what tier. Yeah, that's not tier 1. There, mech suit. Tier 2. It would have been nice if it had said what tier that was in. The next time you take damage this round, reduce it by 1. 6 uses. Sweet! Okay. It's not a lot, though. Not really. Suddenly, a piercing alarm sounds. You look around bewildered. Custodian droids. You had not even noticed them cleaning the store, but now the security camera is mounted on each side. You've been caught! What? Oh, okay. As you race for the exit, a nanodroid swarm forms, blocking your escape. Okay, custodian pod is synth tier. Let's see, we're gonna pull out the synth deck, and then we're gonna do custodian pod and nano swarm. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Nano swarm, and then okay, so let's see. Draw the enemies. God damn it. 6, and then 6. Ranga, shut up. Good God. And then 4. Yeah, these nanopods, we gotta get rid of. The nano swarm. Those are awful. Custodian pod. All adventurers with the most loot discard 1 loot. +1 from melee abilities. Okay. Yeah, mastery is only 1, though. Okay, let's see. Draw extra cards of the track health using the back of cards. Yep, okay. So that's what I did. So because there's only 1 of each thing, I used the back of some other synth cards as the second of each of those, and then just set the health to the appropriate thing. So I'll read the text from the actual card and then know that there's a second one. So we're going to go ahead and play. Okay. Whew. Boy, I've got a lot of things. I think before I start the timer, I'm going to take a look at my supplies and just see what I've got. Okay, just shuffling things up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. What's strength? Increase the number of targets your melee abilities target this round by this skill's level. So I could do 3. That's pretty nice. Deal 1 target twice this skill's level in melee damage. So I could take one of those out. I might end up doing that. And then discard a loot tier. Then discard an enemy of the same tier or lower. And misdirection is nice. Can deal music damage equal to the highest enemy's tier to a number of targets equal to this skill's level. So I could do music to 2 music damage to 2 creatures. Or I can get rid of 1 custodian pod. Okay, sturdy rope, reduce damage, double 1 loot's targets and tier for this round. Dusty Tome, each adventurer may discard 1 ability from their ability deck to learn a new ability. Fireball Scroll. Magical Loot. 2 targets take 2 music damage. Oh, so I suppose I have music damage from loot for this intimidation. Increase the damage your music or influence abilities deal this round by this skill's level. By 3. 2 targets take 5 damage from music. That's tempting. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this timer up, and then I have a plan. I can use abilities and stuff to almost completely clear this out. So this sounds pretty good. So let's go ahead and start the timer, and then... oh, wait, let's just double check really quickly and make sure our settings are relaxed timers. Right, okay, so this is because I have 3 characters. I'm giving myself a relaxed timer so that I actually have some time. Deal 2 damage... class of your choice. Okay, phase weapon and arc shot and rapid fire. Okay, so we're going to resolve these things. Deal 2 damage, deal 3 damage, deal 2 damage to the class of your choice. So let's use the phase weapon. We're going to try and get a 7 or above. We got a 3, so that did not work. So we're going to discard that. Okay, we need a little bit more room here. Okay, so we're going to try and do an arc shot. Deals 3 damage, 8 or above. Ooh, a natural 20, double the damage, so we deal 6 damage. So let's go ahead and take out a synth. I mean, a custodian pod. And then rapid fire. Deal 2 damage and play an ability from your hand. Okay. So rapid fire, so we're going to roll 7. And we fail. So, okay, but it wasn't a critical fail. Okay, so that was not ideal. So I'm going to tap this intimidation. Increase the damage of your music and influence abilities that they deal this round by this skill level. So it's going to increase it by 3. Which is more than I need, but I'm going to use this magical loot, and 2 targets take 2 music damage. I'm going to take both of these nano swarms out. And we're going to discard that loot. I don't know. I kind of want to keep that. What's this tier 2? Scrying Glass. Double the damage dealt by any single ability, or next round all of them may draw and look at their abilities. I'm gonna tap Scholarship and discard a loot with a tier up to the skills level, which is 4, and then discard an enemy of the same tier or lower. 2 is the highest loot level I've got anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and do double damage. Wait, what did I say? No, oh, just discard. So we're gonna discard this custodian bot. Oh, it was only a synth 1. Oh, hold on. That was only a level 1 synth. Hold on, I don't need to get rid of that one. Let's get rid of something that's tier 1. You guys, chill. God, they're wrestling. They're wrestling. 1 successful ability or role-playing action automatically succeeds again on another target. Venison, 5 health. Double loots targets and tier for this round. Dusty Tome. Dusty Tome is layer 2. I don't want to do that one. Ah, screw it. Scroll or repeat. We'll get rid of that. To get rid of that custodian bot. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll take 1 damage each. And victory, tier 2. Tier 0, I mean. Okay, reset. So we're going to reset all of our ability. Do the skills reset? Do skills reset? I mean, it's reset. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're gonna reset abilities, keep persona, we're to full health. Okay, so we took damage, but we're gonna heal. Okay, 3 abilities from the Dex. Influence or... Now it should also actually, it should offer the option to level up an ability card, but it, oh, it says add one. No. This level up is not complete. It should actually say that you can level up a skill. I think. Unless you don't always level up a skill. So let's see. Shall we... Let's draw some new abilities. We leveled up last time. We're going to do our main thing. So let's do... Okay, so we got range. So let's do range. Let's do Wild Hunter. We'll do some. We'll give this guy a range skill. We'll add to the thing. Or do I want to do this? Do I want to level these up one? Intimidation or strength? Could do 4. All these personas should be reset to base. I forgot to do that. Because that doesn't preserve across adventures. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at these 3 and see what they are. Long shot is 11. Crippling shot is an 8. Deal 2 damage. The target takes 1 extra damage from all other abilities this round. That's actually pretty cool. All damage enemies would deal you this round before reduction is instead dealt to the target. Signal shot is pretty cool. Or do I want to increase the number of targets your melee ability target this level by this skill's level? I don't have melee though. Deal 1 target twice the skill's level in melee damage. So if I did that to 4, so I could do 8 damage in melee. That seems like that's hard to give up. That's hard to give up. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna level strength up for that. Let's do magic and just sort of see what we get here. Or I can level up misdirection. Oh, a draw loot equal to the level. Oh man, and if I up it up, it's to level tier 3. Or mastery. Pick an ability type. Deal damage of that type equal to the number of abilities of that type in your deck. Oh, it only levels up to 1. So that would be an investment in the future if I did it that way. The draw loot is important because that means that if I do this draw loot, then he can get the Befuddled Mage. It's not a he. It's I don't know. They can get a tier 3 loot, and then the Resourceful Engineer can discard a tier 3 loot to discard an enemy of that tier, which is pretty awesome. I may have to go with that. Okay, so let's take a look at 3 magics and just see if we get something really cool. Clone. Target plays their first ability 1 extra time. All enemies 2 damage, but it's a 12 to get it. Deal 1 damage plus 1 damage for each enemy and adventurer at 0 health. Yeah, I don't like any of those. We're gonna use misdirection. We're gonna bump that up to 3, so that I can combo and get rid of a tier 3 thingamabob. Now, so we got ranged or tech, or I can. Oh, it is already at 4. That's max level. Maybe I want to get a new skill. Where's my tech deck? So I think at the bottom of this one. What would I get if I did a tech? Or an I could pick an influence. Okay. Well, you know, we're leveling up. It's a thing. Okay, spatial distortion. Enemies deal 1 less damage this round. You may discard a loot from any target to take no damage. Reverse engineer. Use any living enemy's surge, swapping enemy and adventurer effects. Improvise. Reduce damage you take this round by the total loot tier you play this round, or regain 2 health. Or influence. Hi, Rish. Hi. Rish. Rish. Hi. Rish is playing with me. Rish is here playing with me. Hi, Rish. Sitting on my lap while I play. Wanting attention. Okay, so let's see these 3 influence. Empower, lose 1 persona, target gains 2. Conscript, target takes your damage this round. Adventurers that would end the round at min persona gain 1 persona. I don't really like those so much. Let's see. What about a skill? Charisma, knowledge, athletics. Increase the damage your ranged abilities by this skill's level. That's up to 6. Ooh. Okay, maybe that. Speed. Deal melee damage to 1 target equal to the damage you've taken this round plus this skill level. Ooh. That's another athletics. That's kind of cool. Reduce all damage you take by this skills level for the rest of this combat. Regain health equal to this skills level. Wisdom is pretty cool too, though. I don't know about 2 knowledge. Reduce all damage you take by this skill's level for the rest of this combat. Place this card next to enemies as a reminder. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Let's go with that. Yeah, we're going to go with Wisdom. So Wisdom is a knowledge type skill, and it reduces all damage you take by this skill's level for the rest of this combat. Place this card next to enemies as a reminder. So I can reduce all damage by 1 for an entire combat. Melee, influence, ranged, tech. Right, I upped that to, yeah, okay, we're good. I upgraded everybody. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, so this level up, it doesn't mention that you can grab skills, and it doesn't mention influence. No, it does. Okay, the horror, all adventurers may also draw from influence, but it doesn't mention skills at all, which is weird. I don't understand that exactly. Okay, so we've leveled up. Okay. At last, the droid is knocked offline. You race through the doors. Soon, you vanish into the twisting, sprawling urban streets. You congratulate one another on your narrow escape. Except we've been caught on film stealing. But that's fine. We'll deal with that when we get... We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. You travel through the Eastern Rim territories to Voga's Landing. As you pass through the villages, that dot... sorry. As you pass through the villages that dot the unforgiving landscape, you see signs of Befuddled's malevolent influence everywhere. Whole settlements abandoned, burned to the ground, the inhabitants probably taken as slaves to either work in the camps or sent off-world with the highest bidder. Soon, you draw near the Sea of Vortau. Voga's Landing rises on the high cliffs which jut out over the water, spreading far into the long valley below. Its streets are winding and narrow, following no apparent order or plan. Buildings either have no windows or are boarded shut against unwelcome company. Atop the cliffs, Befuddled's palace sprawls opulently, the sinister crown atop a deformed city. You spend a few days growing accustomed to the city and scouting out your options. You're never able to get very close to the palace. Befuddled's guards operate a series of checkpoints and way stations that keep away all but the warlord's invited guests. These latter consist mostly of smugglers and slave traders who make periodic visits to display their choicest wares. After consideration, you decide you have 2 options for infiltrating Befuddled's palace. One option would be to join the slave trade. You could buy or steal a few slaves, pose as a trader, and try to gain an audience with the warlord. The other option would be try to sneak or force your way past the guarded checkpoint. You've determined which checkpoint seems closest to the palace, and if you make your move at night, you might succeed. Okay, so it says, after consideration, you decide you have 2 options, but then it gives you 3 options here. We're going to sneak past the... We're going to try and sneak past the guards. Okay, so let's see. We're going to... we've got athletics ability. We only have 1 athletics, but it's level 4, so that's pretty good. So we're going to add 4 to our roll. Come on. We got to get... You approach the palace as darkness falls. Ahead, you see the guard station. A dilapidated hover bike. is parked behind the structure. 2 repulsor droids hover above the gate, patrolling the area with sweeping sensors. Okay, big rolls, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh, that was cocked on the edge there. 17 plus 4 is 21. So that's pretty good. So stealth is 15 or higher. You creep carefully past the gate, timing your movements along with the regular patrol patterns of the security droids. Success! You level up. Increase each athletics ability by 1. Wow, but I can't. It's already full. Yeah, too bad I don't have another athletics ability. It's kind of a bummer. Okay, anyhow, so we're maxed out on that athletics ability until I get another one. Okay, Poksu Bukduga's palace is a dark and tasteless construction, strewn with opulent but gaudy furniture and textiles. Sinister figures sulk together in its corridors, their whispers mixing with the ceaseless hum of service droids, most of which carry a seemingly unending assortment of brightly colored drinks. Like the spokes of a giant wheel, the various rooms and hallways of the palace all lead towards the central hub. Here, the warlord has set up an elaborate throne, styling himself the king of Laima Prime. You maneuver the palace carefully, keeping to the shadows and trying to blend in. Soon you arrive at the great throne room. Duga's palace. The room is enormous, big enough to dock a starship. Squinting at the high ceilings, you see what look like retractable arms. Perhaps it is designed to dock a starship, providing Bukduga a fast getaway in case of danger. Crowds of people mill around the room or recline on low benches around its perimeter. Slaves attend to guests of rank and importance. Bukduga himself sits on a raised inlaid chair. A moon creature from the Lebusha system. He is a pile of pale blue skin and tentacles that towers 14 feet tall, even sitting. You think quickly, planning your attack. Welcome, travelers, Bukduga's voice is booming. Suddenly you find yourself alone. The crowds have drawn back and you stand exposed. Surely you did not think you had me fooled. That you had fooled me. The pale tentacles shiver as he lies. No, I have been watching your progress with great interest. You step forward. You will pay. You will pay, Bukduga, you hiss. You will pay dearly for your crimes. As you cause those dear to us to suffer, so also will you suffer, and much more. Bukduga's laughter rings out through the throne room. Very good, he says. Not bad for a group of simple thugs for hire. But you are much more than that, aren't you? He continues, very impressive how you skipped past my guards at the Gamma checkpoint. I was disappointed that I was not able to watch you fight them. Bukduga laughs again, and the crowded room laughs with him. You take another step toward the towering alien creature. Enough words, Bukduga. Your time has come. Bukduga leaps from his chair in anger. But how will you kill me, he bellows, if I am 3? Suddenly, 2 holographic copies of the Great Warlord appear. You are surrounded. Moon Beast Tier 2 and Mimic Holograms. Holy crap. Okay, so we need a Moon Beast from Horror, Tier 2. Moon Beast. Moon Beast, Tier 2, a surge, all adventurers with the least persona roll. All adventurers with the least persona roll. Lowest roll skips their turn. Wow, okay. Jiminy Christmas. And then we're going with Synth, Tier 3, holograms. Mimic hologram, and then another one. Okay, so tier +1 damage from tech. Any adventurer that deals it damage during this round loses 1 persona. 17 and 10s? Oh my gosh. Wow, this is going to be hard. Okay. Holy crap. Um... Oh, this is a synth 3. Hold on, hold on. I need to... There we go. Just so I have the right tier on deck. And 17. So we have tier 3s. Okay, so we've got Moonbeast, Mimic Hologram, and then this is a Mimic Hologram setup. And we're going to do some abilities here. So, luckily their surges aren't that bad, except... Well, they could be. They could be bad. Losing Persona is not great. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we'll do... Okay, and then we'll shuffle this other deck and draw these abilities out. Okay, so we've got those. So let's go ahead. We're going to start our timer, and then we're going to select an ability. Deal 2 damage, deal 3 damage. We're going to deal 3 damage, and we're going to discard loot draw. God damn it. True shot. Okay, so we've got to kill those mimics first. Okay. Okay, now we're going to resolve. So let's go ahead and deal... Discard a loot, draw a loot of the next higher tier, or draw a tier 1 loot. Well, I mean, let's go ahead and we'll do our upgrade first. Upgrade is 7. So it's an 11. So we can actually... Scrying Glass. I'm going to get rid of this tier 2 Dusty Tome. And we're going to get a tier 3 loot. I think there's only one tier 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw a tier 3 loot. Okay, so what do we got? Balancing Gem. Reduce or regain one target to half health. Redirect one ability. So, Waystone. Reduce one ability or effect from one target to another. Redirect. Remove one target from combat, max tier 3. Ooh, that's nice. Magic Bauble. Turn any one role-playing roll into a 20. Let's go with the Waystone. So we be able to... Oops, wait, wrong one. To be able to remove... one target from combat up to tier 3. Because that's going to come in handy. So that upgrade was awesome. That was successful. Let's do Ice Shard. We need a 7 or above. And we got a 10, so that works. So we're going to deal 3 damage to one of these. Wait, 17... Okay, 3 damage. So that's a discard. And then we're going to do Trick Shot. Deal 3 damage to that same one. We need a 9. And a 16, so that works. So we're going to go ahead and reduce that by 3. No melee, okay. Okay, so we're gonna, so Resourceful Engineer is gonna use Wisdom and reduce all damage they take by this skills level for the rest of the combat, which is 1. All damage you take. I'm assuming it's just to that one character. Deal music damage equal to the highest enemy's tier to a number of targets equal to this skill's level. So 3. So yeah, let's. I'm gonna swap this out. This to 11, and then we're gonna use our Waystone to go ahead and get rid of this guy. So we're gonna put that back. Well, I'll sort those back into the deck, and then. Discard. Oh, shoot. I'm going to deal music damage equal to the highest. Enemy tier, so I'm going to do 3. Man, that's a pain in the butt. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to use this strength, and we're going to deal 8 damage to this synth. Deal 1 target twice this skill's level and melee damage. So we're going to deal 8 damage. That takes him down to 3. Yeah, I'm going to let that go. I'm going to actually let that go there. Because we'll get him next time. Come on, move. Lay down, lay down, lay down. Can I deal 3 damage with anything here? Yeah, I mean, let's do this fireball. We're gonna do 1 target 3 magic damage. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna use the fireball to get rid of this mimic. Come on, move your tail. Goofy. So we've got that gone. Now I can destroy this moon beast with a tier 2. Tier 2. Yeah, let's use the scrying glass. We'll discard the scrying glass. To discard the tier 2 moon beast. Okay, actually that was awesome. Wow. Okay. And it's victory. 3 damage. But we're victory, so we're gonna actually... Yes? What happened? What? It froze. God dang it. We're gonna have to go through that whole thing again. It froze. What happened? Page is unresponsive. Oh, man. Ugh. Play. Wait. Play. Solo play. Yeah, okay. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to... So that was an annoyance. So next, Seasoned Mercenaries, we said. Next. Next. Revenge. Next. Accept the terms. Next. 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 Steal. Dex was high enough. Next. Next. Start timer. I have to wait for the timer. Oh, oh, you can tap. Oh, I didn't know that. Um, I mean, yes, I did. I knew that, but I don't know why I was waiting for the timer without tapping on it. So we're gonna have victory. We leveled up. Next, next, next. We sneaked. We got stealthy. Next, 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 and next, and start timer, and next, and we go next, and victory tier. Oh my god, it's freezing again. It freezes on there. Okay, there's something wrong with this quest then, because I can't victory. What the hell? It froze again. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Exit pages, come on. Let's clear offline state and just try it without that. Okay, we're going to try one more time. Okay. Okay, so we're fine. So we can advance there, but we can't sneak. Next. Okay, so we're going to try this one more time. Can we go to 0? Okay. And it freezes. So how... So it freezes on that. Well, I don't know what else to do. Okay, so so here's the deal. We defeated the bad guys. I don't know what the resolution of this quest is. Yeah, so page is unresponsive. So it's broken. So I'll email the or I'll ping the Fabricate and just sort of see. Maybe we'll be able to finish this quest next time, or I guess I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, and we'll see what the resolution is. If I can get it resolved at some point. Actually, hold on. Let's try really quickly. Okay, so my contractor is Okay, hold on. Let's try. I'm going to try. Sorry, I got distracted there. I'm going to try the app in here and just sort of see if it works better on my phone. Oh my god, I gotta sign in. What? Okay, it just, and it froze. Okay, no, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Um, I don't know which account I'm assuming I used my Rigaroga account? I can't sign in. It hung. Okay, well, screw it. I don't know, whatever. So we're gonna exit the page, and I guess that's it. I will try and finish this quest next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.